What's up, Michigan? I'm Lexi Ayala, and welcome back to the original high school sports show. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU can offer athletic as well as academic scholarships, so recruit yourself at ltuathletics.com. We'll have an update in our state champs Mr. Football and Anvil Award race presented by Hungry Howie's. We'll also have a new Game Changer segment brought to you by the Detroit Medical Center. But first, let's take a look and recap the action that state champs covered during the week. And we begin with boys soccer in the Huron League as the two-time defending Division III state champs Grozio went on the road to take on New Boston Huron. The Red Devils would get 2 goals by the junior Joey Molnar as they would go on to shut out Huron 4-0, the final, to claim another Huron League title. Next to the KLAA Boys Soccer Conference title game, we had Northville going up against Livonia Stevenson. The Mustangs ranked 5th in Division I and would get a pair of goals from both Kyle Stoner and Mikey Chiminetti as Northville takes the KLAA title with a 4-1 win over Stevenson.
I'm Ryan Slocum, and we head to the west side of the state for the Wayland Cross Country Invite. 11 schools competing in this one, and we begin with the boys. It would be the junior Max Van Heist from Hamilton High School that would win it by 9 seconds. The host Wayland had 5 runners place in the top 10. They went on to take the team crown. On to the girls. Olivia Barabas from Wayland would dominate this race from start to finish, winning by nearly a minute with a time of 20 minutes and 40 seconds. Hopkins had 3 girls place in the top 15, including Helena Kerber. She'd finish second as Hopkins wins by 1 point over Wayland for the team title.
It's time now to go to this week's MHSAA Minute.
For the first time in MHSAA history, we will have junior high, middle school postseason events with 8 middle school, junior high cross-country regionals happening around the state. The first of those regionals will be run October 16th, with the last one coming October 29th. The 8 host schools are Portage Central, Midland, Marquette, Hudson, Macomb Dakota, Carson City Crystal, Gaylord, and Grand Rapids Public Schools. Each of the host sites will have a girls and a boys race of 2 miles in length, and each team can enter as many racers as desired. Most regionals will have multiple sections of races at their site. The top team in each regional will be awarded a trophy, with the top 20 individual runners per gender in each regional receiving a medal. There are nearly 650 member middle schools in the state, and this event will not count against the 10 events teams are allowed to compete in during the regular season. This is a great opportunity for junior high middle school runners to represent their schools in postseason MHSAA competition. For more information, please go to MHSAA.com.
What's up, Michigan? I'm Ryan Slocum, and it is time to talk state champs Mr. Football 2021 presented by Hungry Howie's. Please support Hungry Howie's all October long in their Love, Hope, and Pizza campaign. Every pizza sold in the pink box sees Hungry Howie's make a contribution to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. As always, we are joined by Sean Belizean. Shawnee, just a couple of weeks away from the playoffs now.
Yeah, man, we have seen some exciting action the past couple of weeks. I thought last weekend was just epic. You know, we were talking off camera, some great games to come, and we're talking about a pretty explosive player having a monster year. How about Tyrell Henry? Check this out. Their offense right now is averaging about 53 points a game. A big reason for the success offensively is the above-aforementioned Tyrell Henry. This guy's getting it done in the passing game, and he has been, in a word, electrifying in the return game. Punt returns, kickoff returns, he's doing it all. The senior will be taking his talents to East Lansing as part of Mel Tucker's recruiting class, and I'll tell you what, a lot to be done before he heads up to East Lansing.
No question about it. Thanks for the breakdown. Remember, you can cast your vote by going to statechampsnetwork.com. Whoever is leading the online vote can never be removed from that top 10. For Sean, I am Ryan, and we will be back here again next week with another update in the Mr. Football Award presented by Hungry Howie's.
State Champs Michigan Extra Point is where high school football fans go to get their news. Premiering Thursdays on the State Champs app and across the network, Extra Point features highlights, analysis, great interviews, and more. Don't forget to listen to the companion audio podcast on Spreaker or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back inside the State Champs Network studios for another discussion on this year's Anvil Award presented by Hungry Howie's. And we want to shout out to Hungry Howie's for all the work they have done fighting breast cancer through their Love, Hope, and Pizza campaign all October long. Every pizza sold in this pink box sees Hungry Howie's make a contribution to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Doing good never tasted better. Sean Belizean knows all about that, don't you? That Cajun crust is right up your alley.
Listen, put it all over the pizza. Thank me later. But you ask for the Cajun crust and then ask nicely, put it all over the pizza. It's great. Now, Ryan, it's great to be with you. I've never done this Anvil thing, so let's go. I'm excited to do this.
Yeah, let's do it. We will update you on who is leading that online vote for the Anvil Award. Currently, it is Notre Dame commit Josh Burnham from Traverse City Central. He has over 4,700 votes. And Sean, with our criteria, whoever wins that online vote is automatically has a spot in our Final Four.
Well, and that's why we tell people all the time, Ryan, get out there and vote. You can make it happen for our Player of the Year competitions. We always say, you have the control. If you go out there and you vote like our friends up north have had, you can get your guy in top and he never comes out. Online leader stays on the list to the very end.
Yep, and let's tell you about the other guys on the list. Jordan Cannon from Orchard Lake St. Mary's in second place. He has over 3,800 votes. You can go online today, statechampsnetwork.com. You can vote for anyone in our top 10, and we will see you next week right here with another Anvil Award update presented by Hungry Howie's.
The Detroit Medical Center is back this week with another Game Changer segment, so let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Laura Ramos from DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, and today on Game Changers, I have Dantes and Langston from Brother Rice High School, and we're going to be going over how to structure your workout program to include a pushing strength training day. Adding structure to your workout provides efficiency, minimizes risk, and can yield the greatest results. Begin with a push-up. Perform 8 repetitions and complete 2 to 3 sets. Then progress to the shoulder press. Complete 8 repetitions and do 2 to 3 sets. Next, go to the dumbbell bench press. Repeat 8 times, 2 to 3 sets. Now the dumbbell chest fly. 8 reps, 2 to 3 sets. Dumbbell overhead tricep extension. 8 reps, 2 to 3 sets. And finish with your dumbbell lateral raise. 8 reps, 2 to 3 sets. Rest for about a minute between each one of these exercises. One simple way to structure your workout is by breaking into 3 different sections: an upper body push day, upper body pull day, and a leg and core day. Be sure to tune into the next Game Changers to get your full upper body pull exercise program to complement this push exercise program. Visit our team at DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine for a complete training program.
Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Then go where the pros go. DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. For immediate care, call 313-910-9328 or visit dmc.org/gamechangers.
Let's recap the volleyball games State Champs covered throughout the week. And we start in the Downriver League as Woodhaven was at home to take on Gibraltar Carlson. The Warriors led by senior outside hitter Abby Weiss, who had 11 kills. They went on to sweep Carlson in 3 sets to remain undefeated in the Downriver League. Next, we go to the west side of the state as two teams in our state champs top 10 rankings squared off as number 4 Hudsonville was at home to take on number 3 Rockford in an Ottawa-Kent Conference matchup. And it would be Hudsonville coming through winning in 4 sets. On to another top 10 showdown that happened on Tuesday night as number 9 Northville took on their rivals from Novi, who came in 10th in our latest rankings. Northville, who already beat Novi just a few weeks back, came through again as they sweep the Wildcats in 3.
I'm Candace Burns, and with me now I have Marco Matovsky. He's actually on the LTU soccer team. He's our starting goalie until he got injured, and now he's been called in to be one of the kickers for Lawrence Tech football. Tell me a little bit about what you do for the team.
I specialize in range and kickoff, and I feel like I bring a couple aspects to the game that maybe we didn't have before, and I'm just excited to get to it. It's been a couple years since I played, and I'm just ready to play.
Right, so Marco, you're a dual athlete on 2 teams that are doing really well right now. How are you keeping up with it?
It's definitely hard to cope with, but I got to bring my 100% to both practices because nothing outweighs the other, and I'm blessed that my soccer coach gave me the opportunity and the football coach gave me the opportunity to play both sports. I was honestly sleeping one day, and our coach texted in the group chat saying they need a backup kicker, and I haven't played the sport in a long time, and I want to really get back out here and do what I love again.
It'll be Marco Matovsky for his first field goal attempt of the season. It'll be 35 yards from the far hash mark with the wind at his back and the goalpost to our left. The Trojans almost got there for the block, but Matovsky slices it through from 35 yards, and it's a 31-3. Lawrence Tech lead with 10:41 remaining here in the 4th.
Take your future into your hands. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
It's week 8 of the high school football season, and we go now to Ryan Slocum and Scott Bernstein for a preview of some of the top games we're covering this weekend.
We will start with the Tri-Valley Conference. Frankenmuth is at home taking on Essexville Garber in a Central Division matchup. Next, we go to the Saginaw Valley League. Lapeer, winners of 6 straight. They go on the road as well to take on undefeated Grand Blanc. 4th-ranked Warren De La Salle facing a tough non-conference matchup as they take on Harper Woods, led by our Mr. Football candidate, Christian Stokes. This game will be played at Wayne State. Chelsea, one of the top-ranked teams in Division 4, they're at home this week to take on 5-2 St. Joseph. And finally, it's part 2 of the Detroit King Detroit Tech rivalry. This time, they meet for the city championship. And Scott, we bring you back. What about these matchups intrigue you?
Well, 2 really pop out at me. First, an intriguing out-of-conference matchup between Warren De La Salle and Harper Woods. Harper Woods is a team that's playing really well right now. Coach Oden came over from the PSL a couple years ago and has got that Harper Woods football program, kind of moving at a pace that really I can't ever remember Harper Woods playing this style and playing this well. Vinny Booth, a quarterback that you should know about, really like what he's doing with that offense. And then obviously DLS, they're the class of the Catholic League. Coach Ron just has done an amazing job coming over from the west side of the state and upping the ante even more for that program. So that should be a really exciting matchup. And then Cass and King, outside of Rice and Catholic Central, to me, Cass and King is the best rivalry in the state. Definitely in Metro Detroit when you scratch beneath the surface of Rice and Catholic Central. Between Cass and King this weekend, you'll have 24 Division I prospects on the field. You're going to have a ton of guys that are going to be playing on Saturday, and I can guarantee you a handful of those guys in about 5 years will be playing on Sunday too. So, grab your popcorn and go out and check that game out. It should be exciting.
Yeah, it was a great one the first time they met. King getting the win in that one, and they hold on to our number 1 ranking in the state.
That's it for another edition of State Champs. Make sure to download the free State Champs streaming app. It's available in the Apple App Store or on Google Play. Watch our shows on TV using the Amazon Fire Stick or Roku. And head on over to our website, statechampsnetwork.com. That's all the time we have for you this week. I'm going to miss you in the meantime. I'm Lexi Ayala. Thanks for watching.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner of the MHSAA. Detroit Medical Center Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers. And Hungry Howie's, famous for flavor.